sluggish, perhaps. You know, they lose to G2 2-1. Zeppa's already fallen. Zekin's the only one who had a stinger on mine. No armor left on the side of Sentinels.
Spike is just now getting planted. There might be a window of opportunity to flood out here, but Zekin takes his own opportunity.
A second one as Vanity falls. And they managed to get the spike down. John QT joined in on it. It's just Oxy. Now it's just Rooney. I mean, they've stolen this round away. Difficult to navigate, but manages to do so. Numbers still the way of Sentinels. Still plenty of weaponry. What a start to this series. But we'll see if they do it again. The alarm bot catching Oxy. Up to his silly antics. Tries catching a timing, tries taking space away.
Gonna soak into his mind for the rest of this half. I like the aggressiveness, though. I like that he's not scared. Oh my gosh.
That was a wide jump swing.
John is 2 away from that lockdown.
Right.
Sachi's 3 away from his Hunter's Fury. And that's why you're seeing John hunt for these kills actively. He's got a Spectre to his name. He wants to upgrade next round anyway. Same with Sachi, I imagine.
You mentioned 1 away from the lockdown.
He's got it.
Yeah, he's gonna get it. Certainly not the way he had intended or the way he would have hoped. But he got his. Says Rooney will fall. Zeppa will join him at the hands of the spike.
They were even saying, you know, we just need a break. We're burnt out.
Big shot out from Oxy, but second on the trade.
It's a fast trade.
What a cap to the year. Fall line out. Second falling. Zeppa showing he can build that thing just as well. On the swing, able to settle, able to drop a IGL on the opposing side. Now numbers away of Cloud9. You're starting to see Vanity rotate and get to the party. Rooney here as well. 1 away from his Rolling Thunder. Worth mentioning is he gets it online, but you can't imagine he drops in a position like this. Zelsis in a 1v2. A tap of the spike, a dare, a challenge, a beckon for a swing, and only 1 foul. Finds the second. The Red Bull clutch for Sentinels. Rolling Thunder, they baited out really well.
Look at the mechanics from second to get out of dodge. John gets punished though, so it's a good early round for Cloud9.
I thought there was going to be a punish off of that. Meanwhile, Oxy building it off of his own. I thought they were going to be able to mitigate a lot of that damage off of the beginning, but Oxy just begins to tee off on the other side. So now Tens patiently waiting. What? He puts it between his eyes through the wall. Unbelievable. And now the other waiting grazes by his ear. But Sasi realizes as the corners close in, the round is done. It's a dead man walking. Oh! Oxy with 4, a flawless round for Cloud9. What a response.
Dart was broken by a teammate. Most notably Vanity. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Sentinels were dialed in on that angle, ready for any type of reswing.
Oh, it didn't hit him. Oh, but the flash is so good. But they still haven't cleared the angle. Now spotting him, now dealing with him. That could have been disaster. Somehow Sentinels settle up in numbers with site control and spike planted. The mosh pit, they have the dizzy over the top and they have a thrash. Zelsis is already fallen. His move starts to swing out. See his shock darts go through. Sentinels are going to have to fight back for this. They may have given up a little bit too much space here. It's going to be on Zekin to get active. He's left in a 1v3 with Blades online. Finds the first, finds a second. Rooney, the only one left standing. It hasn't even been given a half. Zekin should be able to swing this out. Another clutch for Sentinels.
Are they cooking a little too much? There's only 10 seconds left in the round. Breach utility still up right now for the side of Cloud9 and Rooney. There's that fault line. Bomb is not going to get planted.
No, I don't think there's a way for Sentinels to get back in on this. Epoxy over the top and the Blades as well as time expires. Yeah, they inserted Zekin, but he never really moved after that. A big round out from Cloud9, yes, in large part to the fact that it may have been overdone from Sentinels.
That alarm bot being broken should prompt a speed up from Sentinels. That's why the dash is coming out on sight. Vanity, he just got caught lacking.
The timing of this kid's insane. That's not the first time we see that happen. He goes down here. You've got a full army behind him to scoop it up and continue to play into it. There's a really small timing window that Cloud9 have to punish, and it's Oxy leading from the front, trying to cut him down. Meanwhile, John's position here is perfect. As Sasi pops the ult, you know he's being pushed. Moose trying to get active. He will clean him up. John QT not able to settle the shots. That round was not supposed to go that way. Well done by Cloud9.
Gosh, this smoke top C is genius. They're going to re-clear Vanity now. Vanity gets one, though. He's got to get out.
He's got a paranoia to buy some time. There's really no way for him to get out. He tries to TP, tries to get away, and he's caught off the spam. Oxy joined in on the fray, tried to clean up the mess that was left.
Round.
No, not with Zelsis having his Rolling Thunder as well. But they will try a double swing out. Tens gets the first 5 HP left. Tucks back. tries to buy a little bit of time. And that is the biggest difference maker here. 3-4 for the controller as Sentinels get to 7. Vanity off the parano. What's the swing? Oh, they're trapped. They have nowhere to go. They've got the Thrash coming in on one side. They've got a Crunch coming in mid from the other. But John QT was ready. Able to punish and get one.
Spike down A.
A disastrous round for Sentinels.
Uh-oh.
He's creeping closer, and I don't think Rooney knows. He turns at just the right time. But Zekin's there to punish.
That's the first, and there's still 40 seconds, Doug.
But they still have to get the spike. I mean, that's going to be the hardest part of this. Look at every other member on the side of Cloud9 staring at the smoke.
30 seconds left.
And Zekin's down to 6 HP. The spams are just a threat. There's certainly no way in. There's certainly no way they make this happen. Vanity with 3 on the round, looking for the 4th, and he will find it. Cloud9 gets a 5. Win conditions for the defensive side will be getting Zekin online and active early, getting it out of his hands and letting John call. That's an excellent start. Not only that, it's Oxy and Rooney that are down. All of the go is gone.
Bomb grenade out.
I spoke about the first bloods being a deciding factor of Sentinels. Oh!
Well, if they keep swinging into him like that, they might be able to pull this thing off. Zeppa having to go forward, tries to clear the smoke, and just waltzes into his death. And now an outlaw in hand.
Whoa.
Make that 14.
Another one up onto Oxy.
They're going to try to pounce out onto C anyway. They continue to feed the outlaw. They continue to feed the beast that is Zekin. Rooney with no real choice, but because it allows John to call the game the way he wants. Oh! This kid is so good.
Don't need an operator when you got the outlaw. It was pulled back by John right in time, and oh my goodness.
It's not getting any better, Dre. It's not getting any better.
One enemy remaining.
It's all under Rooney.
Down
He doesn't
A.
have the spike.
I feel like most of the kills, nice one tap from Rooney. And I just think he's gonna have a feast. I mean, he might be sitting on this gun for the rest of the half.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Oh, we're investing the Thrash in a 4v5. It does give you a free sight and a connection.
Oxy goes aggressive, follows.
Wow.
Path that was left. John QT falls, a weapon upgraded. Still has 880 damage. 10's over the top, dropping Oxy. It just looks so easy. I mean, can Cloud9 respond? The Vandal that they had has been dropped. Second with Blades online. They're not finding lethality, but he stays alive. Celsius might just clean this thing up on his own. Sentinels get to 11. The slaughter is in full effect.
The discipline from him has been so superb this year, and that's why he's been playing so good.
Keep an eye on John. His positioning there is gorgeous.
Even a follow-up Omen Flash if needed. John, so confident to take that angle.
That's 2 on the round for the caller already. Second on the swing.
Jeez.
Is dead. I don't think I've seen that guy lose a gunfight in a really long time. Of course, as I say that, he falls, but it's still all success for Sentinels.
Some movement heard, so Moose could have the upper hand, but leave it to John to reposition and re-clear Moose.
It was off of the noise that he heard in spawn. It's just so effortless. It's such a smooth dance. And so now Sentinels will try to rotate over. The Rolling Thunder's going to push them back, though. John QT getting dropped, decapitated. But Sasi's doing the best of his own. Rooney's left alone. How in the world do you win a 1v4 in the face of that? You cannot. It's honestly really reminiscent of how they tried running Haven. Think about how many times they fully cut noise.
Yeah. Blender right here, and Vance. Oh, the half clear, it still works though. Zeppa.
Rooney and Zeppa were here, you're right. Zeppa gets 3, Vanity gets the last. It's another pistol the way of Cloud9.
It doesn't happen twice.
Surely not, right?
I mean,
Zekin's already back sight. But Zeppa and Moose able to settle things. The weapon difference here, proving to be the difference maker. 6 HP for the duelist. And he falls to his own hands.
And almost connects. Wow, what a fight from Cloud9 in mid. Can they get out away?
Zeppa does. Looks like Rooney will join him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough to dissuade. There's not enough to manipulate. Oxy getting just the tiniest of margins onto Zekin.
Spike down B.
But John on the trade now, 2v4. The way of the defense with 13 seconds left. The spike still has to get scooped up. and
10
planted.
seconds left.
There's going to be just enough time, assuming they don't meet any resistance, but they're getting trapped. They're getting surrounded. Zeppa from down low. He will fall. This was a 2v4. Can Moose stop it? Gets it down to 1. The swing out is there. And the Sentinels settles for Cloud9.
Double trip setup here in the open. Like, this rocket might connect. Oh my gosh!
What a shot. Celsius on the prowl. Look at his positioning. Look at his timing. Look at his discipline. 2 found. And now the molly to deny as Moose tries to get past it, tries to disrespect it. It's a flawless round for Sentinels. Hoxie getting
He's gonna get this.
Here.
Whoa, barely brings it back.
Better late than never.
Yeah, that was looking this round. What?
I'm sorry? But patient in their approach. Not fully committing to getting the spike down yet. First the pit, first the cover. First you deal with Vanity. But Cloud9 slowly creeping their way forward. Again, remember the 2 rifles that they have in their hands. Zeppa the only one without the heavier artillery is Moose on the drop. The spam not connecting. 7 bullets left. 2 members waiting on the other side. It's a jump scare as Tense cleans him up, leaving Rooney all on his lonesome. And the spam betrays him. Saucy cleans him up. We're tied at 3.
From this player in heaven, Zeppa just barely misses.
This is such a pretty setup. Zeppa, though, trying to cause a little bit of chaos.
And a lot of players showing in mid right now, so whoa, a very ambitious peak from Rooney there.
It's getting punished. I don't think he realized the entire threat on the other side, but Zeppa on the hunt. Gonna spot 1 with 8 HP, understanding there's more. There's more danger to be had. Everything slowing down as a 3v3 is afoot. The spike is still sitting outside of A main. Vanity still trying to control it. Sight on his own and manages to do so. Gets it down to a 1v2.
Insta timing taken by both players, Moose and Zeppa. Ooh, bullets can't connect, and Moose.
The flash shot from Zeppa towards A main. It doesn't tag anyone instantly. Laces it up and tries to get back B, understanding the timing. The smoke hits just when the moment called for it. It's all about timing. Zelsis pushing forward with the nade at his feet. 10 spotting the barrel of the gun, dropping Oxy. It's disaster once more. Numbers now the way of the attack. Paranoia goes out. And the smoke, it's just a tap, it's just a threat. Zelsis forced to challenge and check it himself. Dropping Vanity as he tries to find safe passage away. Zeppa's gotten it down to 1v2. Zelsis is so weak, but time is so short. It is of the essence, it has to be now. He'll get his 1, but the round goes the way of Sentinels. Orb goes up, and that's often a threat, and the threat is realized. Very nice trade out from Oxy, though. He's got his rocket.
This is so tense right now. Oh my gosh, the timing of the reload.
Reads it like a book. Now they have 2 rifles that they can play around. It's left, they start to commit to it and will succeed. Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that. 10 so steady, so stalwart. And every single one beginning to crumble. 20 HP left for Rooney. Can he deliver heroics? Can he be the spark for Cloud9?
He's getting wrapped as you're speaking. It's over. Sachi puts the end to Rooney's hopes and dreams of winning that 1v2. He's gonna get a timing on Moose right now. Oh my gosh! Speak of the devil!
Quick to the draw as the Sentinel. In the round, slow things down.
Yeah, John's dead right here for certain. Now 5v3. A crossfire on the actual B site itself. Moose.
They try flooding out of heaven, and they just meet it. Damn. That was it for Cloud9.
Oh.
But a lot more confidence from the defensive side. Vanity's already got the best of Zelsis.
When this dog comes out, oh my gosh, second in a crossfire right now.
Vanity getting another. He's been so steady this round, but can Saucy respond? With Seekers out in the face of 2. 10 strikes, makes his way out of garage. A 2v3. Cage goes up. Moose is isolated in the fight with 10s on the other side. The timing not going his way. Moose gets the best of him once more. Now Saucy's forced to sit back and watch. No real way to get active. No real way to join. It's another clean round the way of Cloud9 started. You got to be careful about this wall here. Saucy has a flash. If it popped through it, that's exactly what they're trying to do. But Cloud9 are ready for it. Unable to find that timing window. Leaving John by himself. This would be the 3rd pistol the way of Cloud9. They won the first half of Haven.
Zeppa might get caught.
That's gonna hurt. That nade does not feel good. Well, it hurt the wrong guy.
I don't think we're... Yeah.
That Saucy will fall. That's the second time we see a Sentinels nade kill a Sentinels team member. That is a tragic way for that to go. But for Cloud9, I think they get through this as cleanly as possible.
remaining.
They carry 2 rifles into the next round. Barring this, it's another flawless round for Cloud9. From Vanity, it's so nice. Forcing Zekin to wait for just a moment. Now they've turned their attention towards A. The paranoia is out, but Zekin and Zels just hold the line. An excellent response from Sentinels. Vanity in a 1v4 cannot convert. He's chopped down. Reasonably so.
Oh my gosh.
Besting 10s from a distance. Second, managing to avoid the paranoia, spotting a target, dropping the second. So snappy. Celsius is here by himself. If he can create enough havoc here on his own, this could be a problem. They're rotating back, and John's still here. Oh, he plays his timing perfectly. Vanity had no shot.
Down A.
Moose in a 1v2. Pressure piling on as he realizes he's got to get active. And he's greeted by John on the other side. He's close.
Exposed. He's giving a gunfight. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. The fadeaway, huh?
The concern was misplaced. And remember here, the buy for Cloud9 was not great. And Rooney has had some ridiculous moments with the Sheriff, and he's been quiet on it in a little while. Hasn't had that same electricity. Hasn't had that same impact. He got a couple there, but it doesn't look like it'll be enough.
Last player standing.
Double swing on top of it to seal the deal. John and Celsius close out another round.
Gonna force the matter too with the paranoia, but while all of that's happening, Zekin's trying to hold the line on his own. Back towards A, and he cannot. Can John do it? Tries to clear the Seekers. They've gotten the spike closer and closer to getting down. Meanwhile, their duelist on the side of the attack is gone.
This retake to initiate it.
Keep an eye on Moose. He's in a really good position. If he goes uncleared, it's going to be a problem. And they haven't checked him so far.
Great flash.
The flash is so pretty.
Oh my gosh, what a retake.
Unbelievable.
There has to be a trade here. They cannot both be taken out, but they might.
It wasn't off the cam. It doesn't connect. Only one is found. Zappa on the response as the rest of the spike tries to get out towards A. Tens is going to be challenged. He's able to find one. Paranoia to reposition. He gets another as Moose falls.
Oh, he has an opportunity here to get a kill. There you go.
And that's a rocket online. They handed him the rifle. Now the ult to play with. He gets peppered through the smoke. The spam causing problems.
Oh, how does that not kill? It worked for Zekin.
It looked like the exact same rocket. Can they find the space? Oxy's down.
One enemy remaining.
Every single member of Cloud9 crumbling. Vanity in a 1v4. You've got Zekin over the top. You've got Celsius with 3. You've got Sentinels at series point.
Celsius is going to just push through. As soon as this contact gets made.
What an angle.
There you go. He feels it. He can sense it. Everyone from Sentinels firing. And they close out their map pick.